said, Mel, could you cover me? Could you go to the bitter end and do my show? I said, Richard, he said, please, Mel, this is Richard Pryor. So I said, I'm going to teach him a lesson. I'm going to teach him a lesson. So I said, okay, Richard, I'll do your show. I went to the bitter end, and I said, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I was born in Peoria, Illinois. I mean, get to it. My grandma ran a cat house. My mother was an alcoholic who my father left when I was 2. I mean, I was just telling Rich's life story. There's a little white Jewish guy talking to me. He said, I'll never let you do that again. He was laughing, but he never let me cover for him. Anyway, I had Richard, and Richard was a sensational, had a great, Richard was the greatest stand-up comic that ever lived. So I got him, and then I had Andy Bergman, I had Richard Pryor, and then I used to eat a chock full of nuts in New York all the time. High stools, chicken salad sandwiches, very good coffee. And there was a guy that came in every day, he'd pull on my pants, and he'd say, I'm a lawyer, but I want to be a comedy writer. Please, Mel, I'm a lawyer, but I want to be a comedy writer. His name, Norman Steinberg. And he kept bugging me and bothering me. So I said, Norman, you sound smart and you sound funny. I had just finished a pilot that was picked up. Buck Henry and I had written a thing called Get Smart. So I said, Lenny Stern is producing it. I said, Norman, write an outline, something for Lenny Stern. If he thinks it's good, I like your personality. I don't even know, you have a very sharp nose. That's all I do. I said, all right. So he said, so Lenny Stern said, he's good, he's funny. So I said, Norman, you're going to be one of the writers. He said, I have a partner. He said, I'm a lawyer, my partner's a dentist. I said, I need 2 writers. I don't need a lawyer and a dentist. So Alan Uger was his part, so we took Alan. So there was Richard, there was Andy, there was Alan Uger, and there was Norman Steinberg. We began writing it. And I said to them, write the wackiest, the most insane, it'll never be made. This is going to be crazy, never be made. And I said I kept saying to Richard, can we use the N-word here? He said, absolutely. Richard was so funny, he said, you must? You must? So we used the N-word even if we didn't have to. Anyway, we wrote it, and it was pretty crazy, and casting was, I wanted Richard to be Black Bart, I wanted to be the Black Sheriff. But he had been arrested, and Warner Brothers said, you can't get insurance. So I said, Richard, I'm not gonna, if you're not doing Bart, I'm not gonna do it. He said, you gotta do it, Mel. I got 2 more writers' payments, please do the movie. So Richard and I were casting, we were looking for the Black Sheriff. We saw about 100 guys. Some of them were pretty good, but when Cleavon Little walked in, this beautiful sculpture, handsome, laid back, brilliant guy. And Richard said, if I had played Bart, I'm kind of, coffee colored, and I have a mustache. I could be Cuban. He said, but that motherfucker, he is black. He's gonna scare the shit out of that way. And he did. That was Cleavon. I miss him. Anyway, then one of the people that I wanted was the Waco Kid. And I had grandiose ideas. I never thought of Gene. I thought of Gig Young, who got an Academy Award for They Shoot Horses, Don't They?, who was an alcoholic, and I wanted a real alcoholic. I wanted the real texture, the real McCoy. And I got Gig Young, and I put him on the set, and I said, action, and it was in the jailhouse, and he's upside down, and the dialogue goes like this. The sheriff comes over and says, are we awake? And the Waco Kid says, I don't know. Are we black? Because he'd never seen a black shirt. Okay, that's not. Action! Are we awake? Kid young. I don't know. Are we black? Are we black? Are we black? And green stuff shot out of his mouth. He hadn't really lost that alcoholism. He really had to be teased. We had to say,